Get ready for the most heartwarming moments that will make you laugh, cry, and hug your kids a little tighter. Today, we're diving deep into the incredible family moments that make Bluey the most amazing show on television. Moment number 1. The magic of camping under the stars. Hold on to your hearts, folks, because this first moment is absolutely magical. In the fan-favorite camping episode, we witness one of the most beautiful moments in television history. Little Bluey meets a French-speaking pup named Jean-Luc, and even though they don't speak the same language, they become instant friends. But here's where it gets incredible. When Jean-Luc suddenly leaves without saying goodbye, we see Bluey's first experience with loss and friendship. The way Chili handles this moment will bring tears to your eyes. Looking up at the star-filled sky, she tells Bluey that the world is a magical place, and just wait until you see what happens years later. It's the kind of moment that reminds us that some of life's most beautiful lessons come from our heartbreaks. Moment number 2. Dad's duck cake disaster. Get ready for a moment that will make every parent feel seen. When Bandit attempts to make Bingo's birthday duck cake, we witness one of the most relatable parenting moments ever captured in animation. This isn't just about baking. It's about those times when we try so hard to make everything perfect for our kids. The genius part? When the cake falls apart, so does Bandit. He sits on the kitchen floor and breaks down, something we've all felt like doing as parents. But what happens next will warm your heart. Bluey, seeing her dad upset, actually cleans up without being asked. It's a beautiful reminder that sometimes our failures as parents can lead to the most precious teaching moments. Moment number 3. Bingo's solo flight in sleepy time. Prepare yourself for what might be the most breathtaking episode in television history. When little Bingo decides to sleep in her own bed all night, we're taken on an incredible journey through her dreams. She floats through space, visiting different planets, while her stuffed bunny, Floppy, keeps her company. But here's the amazing part. While Bingo feels lost and cold on Pluto, she looks up to see the warmth of the sun, which turns out to be her mother's loving embrace. The way this episode shows how our parents are always there for us, even when we're trying to be independent, is absolutely genius. And don't even get me started on the classical music that plays throughout. Gustav Holst's The Planets makes this moment pure perfection. Moment number 4. The pool day reality check. Get ready to laugh because this next moment is hilariously real. When Bandit takes the kids to the pool, he commits the classic parent mistake, forgetting everything. No sunscreen, no towels, no hats, no snacks. Absolutely nothing. But here's where it gets genius. Instead of ending their pool day, they have to get creative. Watch as Bandit desperately tries to keep the kids in the ever-shrinking pool shade, looking like some kind of hilarious sun-dodging dance. And when Bingo asks, "Dad, why aren't we allowed in the sunny part?" his response is priceless, because Dad forgot the sunscreen, sweetheart. The brilliant part? This isn't just played for laughs. It shows how sometimes the fun parent needs to learn that being prepared isn't boring, it's necessary. When Chili shows up with the pool bag, saving the day, Bandit's face is everything. And did you catch that amazing detail where the kids immediately switch sides, declaring that Mum is now the fun one? Do let us know. Moment number 5. The magical world of Rug Island. This next moment will make you believe in the power of childhood imagination. When Bandit is supposed to go to work, his kids convince him to visit their magical creation, Rug Island. And what happens next is absolutely incredible. At first, Bandit tries to control the game, like we all do. But then something amazing happens. He lets go completely and enters their world of colored markers and endless possibilities. Watch how he transforms from a buttoned-up dad into a full-on island inhabitant, complete with leaf crown and marker-drawn tribal patterns. The genius part? The way Bluey and Bingo teach their dad their own language. When Bandit starts speaking in their made-up island talk, you can see the pure joy on their faces. And don't even get me started on that heartwarming moment when they share their special island fruit, those precious marker-drawn bananas. Moment number 6. The Takeaway Chronicles. If you've ever tried to do a simple task with kids, this moment will have you rolling with laughter. What should be a quick 5-minute takeaway pickup turns into an epic adventure of chaos. Bandit just wants his spring rolls, but instead he gets more than he bargained for. First, the kids manage to flood the entire sidewalk. Then comes the inevitable emergency bathroom break right at the worst moment. As if that wasn't enough, they somehow destroy all the menus, and in the grand finale, the takeaway food ends up hitting the ground. It's absolute chaos in the best possible way. But here's the beautiful part. Instead of getting angry, Bandit reads a fortune cookie and decides to just go with it. The way he transforms a frustrating moment into a beautiful memory is pure parenting gold. Moment number 7, Granddad's Yesterday. Get ready for your heart to melt because this moment is pure emotional perfection. When Chili visits her dad, who's recovering from heartworms, we see one of the most touching parent-child moments ever. While watching him play with Bluey and Bingo, Chili asks if he remembers playing with her like that a long time ago. His response, "It wasn't a long time ago, it was yesterday." "I'm not crying, you're crying." This beautiful reminder that we're all still children to our parents is absolutely perfect. It shows us that the circle of family love never ends. It just keeps growing. Moment number 8, Fruit Bat's Hidden Message. This moment is a masterpiece of storytelling. When Bluey dreams of being a fruit bat who can do whatever she wants, she discovers something incredible. Her dad playing football with his friends, something he gave up for his family. The genius part, it teaches children about sacrifice without being preachy. We see that everyone, fruit bats, kids, and parents, can't always do what they want. But sometimes what we get instead, like being an amazing dad, is even better. The way this episode handles such a complex topic is absolutely brilliant. Quick, hit that subscribe button or you might get Bluey phobia. Moment number 9, Copycat's Lesson in Loss. Get ready for a moment that shows just how deep this show can go. When Bluey finds an injured bird, she and Bandit take it to the vet, but sadly the bird doesn't make it. What happens next is incredible. Instead of trying to fix the sadness, Bluey processes it in the most childlike way possible, through play. But here's the amazing part. When Chili assumes Bluey wants to change the story to give it a happy ending, Bluey says no. She wants to understand and accept what happened. It's a powerful reminder that our kids are often more emotionally intelligent than we give them credit for. Moment number 10, Double Babysitter Love Story. This next moment proves that even accidents can turn into something magical. When the healers accidentally book 2 babysitters, Uncle Rad and their regular sitter, something incredible happens. The kids notice the spark between them and turn their games into the most adorable matchmaking scheme ever. The best part? In the next episode, we see them FaceTiming from their honeymoon. It's the kind of sweet subplot that reminds us that family can grow in the most unexpected ways. Moment number 11, the bus game Brilliance. If you've ever played pretend with your kids, this moment will make you laugh and cry. The entire Healer family transforms into a bus-riding adventure that shows off their amazing improv skills. Watch how Bandit and Chili navigate the constantly changing rules with the grace of seasoned performers. The genius part, it shows us that while we might not all be able to play this well with our kids, the joy isn't in the performance, it's in the trying. And sometimes, those messy, imperfect play sessions are the ones our kids remember most. Moment number 12. Morning Mayhem Magic. This last moment is something every parent will relate to. When Bluey and Bingo wake up full of energy, bouncing on their barely conscious dad and begging to play before he's had his morning coffee, we see one of the most honest portrayals of family life ever. But here's what makes it special. Instead of getting grumpy, Bandit somehow finds the energy to engage with his kids' enthusiasm. It's a beautiful reminder that sometimes the most precious family moments happen before we're even fully awake. Which moment touched your heart the most? Let us know in the comments below, and do watch our video about 10 surprising truths about Bluey.